Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Aiden Celine and I'm doing this weird Halloween spooky series because I'm releasing my Halloween EP on September 1st. The first song drops then, so anywho, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. This one is not at the two houses I was living in, and it did not happen in California, but this story is located at my grandmother's house. Now, my grandmother's house is also haunted, okay? I'm so sorry, this humidity is insane today because Hurricane Hillary is going on. So this happened at my grandmother's house, and honestly, I don't find it creepy, but at the time I did, but now looking back, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like, I love that. So this happened back in like 2013, I'd have to say. And, you know, I was at my grandmother's house. Everyone was, I don't know why I'm walking around at night by myself, but everyone was in the house, like, eating dinner, and I finished, and you know, I just wanted space away from them because their energies can be a lot and sometimes draining. So I was just like, let me just go outside, look at the stars, and just relax for a second and then go back in, right? That's fine. And so my grandmother's house is actually a farm. She's had so many animals, like horses, cows, ponies, ducks, geese, frogs, anything really that you can think of she's had on her farm. We had the farm animals, but then we had the house pet animals. And so she had so many dogs, so many cats, you know, you name it, she had it. She had a parrot at one time, but I don't remember that. So yeah, so I was outside in the dark. I don't know what it was, but I was just like always attracted to energies, and I don't know what it was that day, but I was just like, let me just go outside, you know? And so I was walking to one of the horses, because the horses, they were still outside. It was nighttime, but it wasn't that late at night. I kid you not, it was about like 8 o'clock, whatever. I was just like walking to the horse. I was like, oh, hey Jolie. One of our horses was named Jolie. I don't know if Jolie was there or Addie or Sassy. I don't remember, but one of the horses was outside. And so out of the corner of my eye, you know how you can see in the corner of your eye even if you're not looking? Well, I saw out of the corner of my eye this shape. I see this shape coming towards me from the corner of my eye, and I look, and then the little shape stops. It's about like it was from like, maybe it was like a little higher than my knee level. It was like around my knee level, if that makes sense. So it was like, it wasn't like a tall shadow. It was like a short, long shadow. And I was like, what is that? I really didn't know what that was. So I kept looking at it, and then it started walking towards me, and I was like, And so I started walking away from the horse and the shadow. I just was like, well, the horse wasn't acting weird. So I was like, oh, okay, weird. And at first, when you're on a farm and you're surrounded by forest, the first thing that comes to mind is this a coyote? Is this a wolf? And so that was actually what was going on in my mind right now. I wasn't worried about if it was a spirit or a ghost or anything. I was just like, oh my God, it's a coyote or it's a wolf. I'm gonna get eaten. You know, my little self, once I saw that it was following me, I started running, girl, because I don't want to get mauled. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You will not catch me getting mauled. And so I'm running back to the house, and I keep looking back, and the shape starts to appear more and more to me as not a coyote and not a wolf. It had fluffier fur, and the ears were like not like this, they were like floppy, you know? And so I was like, what is that? I was like, why am I being chased by this dog? I was very confused, to be honest with you. Like, it was a black, maybe dark brown, fluffy dog, but it was big. It looked like a big dog. And so I was just like, why am I being chased by this dog? And so I was running for about like 2 minutes from this weird dog thing, and I look back and I see it running. It's getting much closer to me, and so when it got closer to me, it disappeared. And I was like, that thing just disappeared right in front of my eyes. What was that? I go into my grandmother's house, right? And I pull my mom to the side because I'm like, bro, I just got chased by this shadow. This weird shadow object. The thing I described was one of her brother's dogs that he had as a kid. And I never met this dog. I never saw this dog because the dog, you know, passed away before I was able to meet him. And my mom was like, well, what you just described sounds like my brother's dog he used to have. And I was like, no way. She was like, yeah. I was just kind of in shock because as a kid, you just like, you're not good at knowing what happened to you. You're just like, oh, that happened, you know? Like looking back, I'm like, oh, that's actually really cute. Like their childhood dog is like still around, and it's, you know, that was one of the cute little, it wasn't even a haunting, it was just like, it was really cute. It's like a cute meaning. In the moment it's creepy because it's at nighttime and it's like, I don't know what that is, but it was really cute looking back on that. And, you know, understanding that I could be able to see things, you know, it's just like, that was a cute little moment. You know, there were more negative moments I had through the being able to see things. I had more negative experiences when I dealt with spirits and stuff like that. That was honestly, like, I haven't had many good experiences being able to see the other side, but that was one of the good ones. So I just wanted to tell you guys that because I don't think it's a scary story. Possibly it could be to you, but to me that was actually a really cute memory. But yeah, my mom was like, no, you're not crazy. That was like our childhood dog. Like, you know, it's fine. You're not crazy. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, if you guys, I mean, I wish I could see all of my animals that I've had. That would be such a gift to have. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, be ready for September 1st. It is coming closer and closer. I'm so excited for you guys to hear the first song on my EP. And with that being said, I mean, have a beautiful, spooky little day. And yeah, I mean, have a beautiful, spooky day, guys. Love you. Bye.